Sunnyhill friends. Mary Pratt here. This is going to be our last rehearsal video for Quiet Holy Grace for our virtual children's choir. So, recapping the last two rehearsal videos, we've basically learned the whole song, right? We've learned verses 1 and 2, and then last time we did the bridge and verse 3. And that's all of it, right? Except it's not, because there's another little layer of this song. There are two parts. There's part 1 that we've learned, and then part 2, which is a little echo that takes place during verses 2 and 3. So that's what we're going to be learning today. But we should start, as we always do, by warming up first our bodies and then our voices, because our voices need to warm up like any instrument, and our voice is part of our body, so we got to warm our body up. So go ahead, give some shoulder rolls in there, maybe forward and backwards. Ooh, it feels good. All right, maybe a little stretching to one side and then to the other side. Oh, it feels nice. And then stretch way up tall. And let your arms just kind of float down by your sides, nice and gently, so it doesn't pull you down, because we want to stay up nice and tall so that our bodies, our chests have all that space to let all the air in that we need to breathe. Give me a nice sigh. One more like that. I wasn't telling the truth. Let's do one more like that. All right, that feels good. Let's start out by humming. Make it ooh. Ooh, 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 e, e, e. Lovely. Let's go down now on ooh. Lovely. So now our bodies are warmed up, our voices are warmed up, and we can sing. Let's go ahead and just sing through the song, which is part 1. So part 1, just singing through the song as we've learned it. And I am going to play Buddy's accompaniment so that we can have him playing the piano along with us. Ready? Sit up tall. Starts with In the Dark. In the dark, far outside, waves are crashing with the tide, but we're here in this place. There's a quiet, holy grace. In the dark grows a storm, people clashing, lines are drawn, but for now there is space for a quiet, holy grace. Let the hush fill your ears. though there's no sound to hear. Against the throb of violence, a solemn sigh of silence echoes loud and clear. In the light, undenied, with your neighbor by your side, hold his hand, see her face, feel the quiet, holy grace, feel the quiet, holy grace. All right, so that's the song for part 1. But if we're singing part 2, we're going to do an echo. So when we start singing the second verse, you'll hear, in the dark, grows a storm, people clashing, lines are drawn. Does that make sense? But we'll be back together on the bridge. So the echo is together on verse 1, echoes verse 2, together for the bridge, echoes verse 3. Want to try it? Okay. I'm going to play a recording of Buddy playing the piano and myself singing part 1, and then we're going to sing along with that to be the echo. Here we go. So we start out all together. 1, 2, 3. In the dark, far outside, waves are crashing with the tide, but we're here in this place. There's a quiet, holy grace. In the dark grows a storm, people clashing, lines are drawn, but for now there is space for a quiet, holy grace. Let the hush fill your ears. We're all together. Though there's no sound to hear, against the throb of violence, a solemn sigh of silence echoes loud and clear. In the light, undenied, with your neighbor by your side, hold his hand, see her face, feel the quiet, holy grace, feel the quiet, holy grace. All right, did you get that? It's fun to be the echo, isn't it? So when you're deciding, when you make your recording, you get to decide if you want to record part 1 or part 2. And we all like different things. So hopefully about half of us will want to record part 1 and about the other half will want to record part 2, but it's really up to you. Let's sing it through one more time. And this time you choose. Do you want to be part 1 that sings first, or do you want to be part 2 that does the echo on the second verse and the third verse? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the recording of Buddy playing piano, and then I did a recording of myself singing both part 1 and part 2. So I'm going to play those together, and I'm just going to direct. All right, I can't wait to hear which part you want to do, what you like more. And that's going to be it for the rehearsal videos, guys. So you can continue watching them to continue practicing, or you can just listen to the music and sing along. Or you can watch the guide tracks that I'll be sending out soon. So that'll just be a video of part 1 or part 2 with me directing. And the words will be on the screen if reading the words helps. But you guys have worked really hard to learn these words, to learn the music, and I think you're going to do great. So if you have questions, please reach out. Have your grown-ups send me an email, and I'll be happy to help. Okay? Thanks again for doing this. I'll see you soon. Bye.